His Excellency Ban Ki-moon, His Excellency Dong Suk-yeon, President of Yonsei University. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Kindly allow me to express my sincerest apology for not being able to join the 2025 Global Engagement and Employment Forum for Sustainable Development in person. However, I'm happy to join virtually and be a part of this event. I'm delighted that this year's forum is addressing such a critical issue with the theme, Time for Action, Bridging Divides for a Sustainable Future. I am optimistic that the forum will help us make real progress in shaping our collective efforts towards sustainable and equitable development. It's my firm conviction that the outcome of this forum will serve as a guiding framework in materializing our shared aspirations for inclusive and people-centric development pathways. As it's proven over the years that no development is sustainable unless the policy and actions are put together, keeping people at the center, and prosperity is shared and inclusive. It is widely acclaimed that the leadership of youth and marginalized communities is essential for creating sustainable development outcomes, particularly when the women are empowered with some financial resources along with some basic training and policy guidelines. The development synergy that the country may experience is just enormous. In Bangladesh, what Grameen Bank initiated back in 1976 has now been included in the national development initiatives of many countries to ensure equity and justice, and these are fully driven by women. In my whole journey of life, I personally experienced that youth can do amazing things which are completely beyond the imagination of our generations. In Bangladesh, the young students led a mass uprising last July-August and stood against autocratic and oppressive regime. Now we dare to dream of a new Bangladesh because of the supreme sacrifices of thousands of young students. They stood for freedom and justice based on their profound belief in liberalism, pluralism, and equity. The ethos, wisdom, and courage of Generation Z is the guiding principle of New Bangladesh, depending on which we dream to build an inclusive society to ensure equal opportunities for all. Though it's very hard to accept, but the reality is that the world has failed to ensure climate justice and channel robust resources for climate adaptation and mitigation in the climate vulnerable countries. Without tackling climate crisis collectively, global economy and development agenda can never be sustainable. We must act decisively on this. For the benefit of the majority of global population, the transformative vision of a net zero world has to redeem. I believe the world needs to engage on a shared vision of 3 zeros that we can materialize together, targeting zero poverty, zero unemployment, and zero net carbon emissions. A world where a young person anywhere in the world will have opportunities to grow not as a job seeker, but as an entrepreneur. A world where young people can unleash their latent creativity despite all limitations. Where an entrepreneur can optimally balance social benefits, economic profits, and responsibility towards nature. Where social business can help an individual transcend beyond consumers and can ultimately catalyze in social and economic transformation. Time demands new attitude, new values, new compacts across communities and countries, across developed and developing countries alike, across all actors and stakeholders. If we are to realize such course correction, we, the government, non-government, business, and philanthropists have to work together. If we accept and accommodate social business within existing economic structure, we can bring meaningful changes in the lives of the bottom half of the population in every society. If we can realistically position social business, we can stem much of climate incentive distortions within the existing market economy. We should renew our commitment from today that our actions and policies must bridge the divides and the gaps. It is the call of our shared journey to sustainable future for our next generation. It's our decision whether you take side with equity-based society or continue your usual action that widens the gaps. If our commitment and firm action can inspire the youth, women, children, and the marginalized people to have a dream of equity and justice, then our development initiatives will be sustainable. Rest assured that Bangladesh will continue to deliver its policies and actions to secure peace, prosperity, justice for everyone. Once again, I would like to thank my friend, His Excellency Ban Ki-moon, and all of you. Thank you very much.